We're going to start reading the privacy policy. Again, I went through the full terms of service, the general terms of service yesterday. If you want that, check out my red rectangle. Privacy policy, last updated January 22nd, 2026. Okay. So this privacy policy applies to TikTok services, which include TikTok apps, websites, software, and related services accessed via any platform or device that link to this privacy policy, as well as TikTok ad network. The services are operated by TikTok USDS Joint Venture LLC. We are committed to protecting and respecting your privacy. This privacy policy explains how we collect, use, share, and otherwise process the personal information of users and other individuals in connection with the services. Oh, I gotta plug in my regular computer. For information about how... an LLC, not great. For information about how we collect, use, share, and otherwise process consumer health data. So this privacy policy just covers general data. They have an entire policy regarding health data. We're not covering that today. All right. Yes. So for information about how we use your health data, you got to refer to the Consumer Health Data Privacy Policy. That is for another day. Anyway, capitalized terms that are not defined in this privacy policy have the meaning given to them in the terms of service. Okay? So, all right. So that's just the entanglement. Okay. Information we collect. We collect your information in 3 ways. Information that you provide. So when you're putting things into the app, when you're commenting, when you're uploading stuff, when you're doing lives, that's information you provide. Automatically collected information, meaning, information that they can glean from your account without you having, when you are on these apps, a lot of time they say, hey, if you're on this app, you give us permission to kind of dig into your stuff, whatever we can access in your little device. All right. Automatically, we collect your information 3 ways. Information you provide, automatically collected information, and information from other sources, okay? More detail is provided below. Information you provide. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I have to respond to this email from work well, not respond to this email, but take care of this thing my manager sent. Okay? So we're about to talk about the information that you as an individual provide to the TikTok, okay? Give me 1 second. All right. When you create an account, upload content, contact us directly, or otherwise use the services, you may provide some or all of the following information. Account information. Thank you for the stickers. Such as date of birth, username, password, email, phone number, and profile image. User content. So these are the things that they are collecting when you are on the app, okay? User content, including comments, photographs, live streams, audio recordings, videos, and text that you choose to create, import, upload, or publish through our apps and websites. Even if you are not a user, information about you may appear in user content created or published by users on our apps and websites. We may collect user content through pre-uploading at the time of creation, import, or upload, regardless of whether you choose to save or publish that user content. For example, to recommend audio options, provide an effect, generate captions, and provide other personalized recommendations. So what TikTok is saying is the moment you upload any type of information onto their app, they have access to it. Even if you upload a video, if you're trying to upload a video onto TikTok, right? And you know how you edit it and you're like whatever, and then let's say you change your mind after you can through the editing process. You're like, I don't want to load this. TikTok still has that information in there. and they can use it however they want. Okay. Um, Messages, including content you compose, send, or receive through our messaging functionalities, including messages you send through our chat functionality when using our shopping features to communicate with sellers. So them DMs, those DMs are not private. Okay? TikTok has access to them. If you're communicating with a seller on TikTok, TikTok has access to that. Okay? All right. Excuse me. AI interactions, including prompts, questions, files, and other types of information that you submit to our AI-powered interfaces, as well as the responses they generate. So if you use any of the AI tools on this app, anything that you produce from that, TikTok has access to. They can use it. Okay? This is information that they are collecting. They're collecting all of this. So this right here, what I'm doing, they're collecting this. All right? They can collect clipboard content, such as text and images accessed through your device's clipboard when you choose to use certain functions, such as initiating information, sharing with third-party services, or copying and pasting clipboard content onto our apps and websites. So you know how when you will select something and you'll say copy, and then it will say copy to clipboard? If you do that in the TikTok app, they're keeping that. Okay? Or if you clipboard content to put onto TT, they're keeping that. Purchase information. Oh, yes, girl. Purchase information, including payment card information, billing, delivery, and contact information, and and purchase history. Excuse me. When you make a purchase, payment, or other transaction on or through the services, including when you buy TikTok coins or purchase products or services through our shopping features. They got your information, boo. All right? Excuse me. Do we have any questions so far on the information that they're collecting and how? Let me know before we move on, because okay. So they are also collecting your phone and social network contacts with your permission. So, you know, sometimes you'll be on there and they say, hey, do you want to sync your contacts with TikTok? If you do that, they're collecting all that information, which is why I say no every time. You don't even know who my friends is. Okay. But if you choose to sync your contacts, we will collect information such as names, phone numbers, and email addresses from your device's phone book and friends list from your social network, and match that information to users who have TikTok accounts. We also collect information about the accounts you follow and that follow you. Do we have any questions on that thing? They said, look, if you let us into your phone book, we taking all your friends' names down, and we're going to see if they on here. Okay? All right? Is there any confusion thus far? Let me know. Let me know if we need to go back over anything. Any questions? Let me give y'all 10 seconds. Hold on. No questions? Okay. They collect your account settings and communication preferences. They collect information to verify an account, such as proof of identity or age. They collect information in correspondence you send to us, including when you contact us for support. You're uneasy? All right. Information you share if you fill in advertisers' forms on our app or through your participation in surveys, research, promotions, marketing campaigns, events, or contests. Look, whatever you're doing on this app, they're collecting your information. Please don't think that anything that you are doing on here is private. You might as well be out in the street doing it. Or it like, you know, we like to call it the TikTok streets. It's literally the TikTok streets. You outside. You outside. And they're watching everything you're doing and they're taking notes, okay? So, Information you provide may include sensitive personal information as defined under applicable state privacy laws, such as information from users under the relevant age threshold, information you disclose in survey responses or in your user content about your racial or ethnic origin, national origin, religious beliefs, mental or physical health diagnosis. It was like this previously, I'm sure. It's just being disclosed because of the change of ownership. Right. Information you disclose in survey responses about your racial or ethnic origin, national origin, religious beliefs, mental or physical health diagnosis, sexual life or sexual orientation, status as transgender or non-binary, citizenship or immigration status, or financial information. For example, we may process your financial citizen... I'm glitching? Ooh, they done caught me, girl. They done caught me, girl. Am I still glitching? Am I still glitching? Honey, am I still glitching? Hello? Listen, if y'all can see me, please tap. Honey, am I still glitching? Am I glitching? Yes. So am I still glitching? Let me know. Am I still glitching? Hello? Am I glitching? I don't want to keep going if I'm glitching because that makes no sense. Hello? Hello? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So let's move on. Awesome. Let's move on. Okay. We may process your financial information in order to provide you the goods or services you request from us, or your driver's license number in order to verify your identity. We may also collect precise location data, depending on your settings and as explained below. We process such sensitive personal information in accordance with applicable law, such as for permitted purposes under the California Consumer Privacy Act. Okay, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure because Honey had said I was glitching. Listen, we all in the pit today. Okay, I don't care about none of that. If you want to do anything, you shared it out, and I'm grateful for that. I feel like TikTok has gotten us into this mode where we constantly feel like we got to be doing something, and I don't like that. Just sit back, relax, and watch. Okay. And of course there's a storm, so the storm might be contributing to that too. But listen, I know we ain't got the hearts and all that. I don't care about that. Just share me out. Just share it out. That's all I ask. Okay. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on. Ooh. Yes. All right. So, automatically connected information. Hey, Addison. We automatically collect certain information from you when you use the services, including, thank you for sharing, usage information, including information regarding your use of the services, such as information about how you interact with content and ads, the duration and frequency of your use of the services, and your engagement with other users. We also collect certain information about your interactions with websites when you use our in-app browser. Basically, they said we always watching in these TikTok streets. Don't ever think anything you're doing on this app is private, girl, because we are watching. You know how you're in the fitting room at the dressing when we went out to go shop, because I barely go out to go shop anymore. But you go to the dress room and some of them, they'll be like, we got hidden cameras in here. That's exactly what TikTok is saying. Whatever you doing over here on the app, don't ever think that nobody can see you. We got cameras everywhere. Hey, Lucille. Girl, everything is down. I'm going over the privacy policy because we ain't got nothing else to do. By the way, if y'all want to come up and, to give colorful commentary, yesterday I was on here with Lucille and she was really helping to bridge the gap for me. So please don't feel like you have to just sit there. If you want to come up, I'll bring you up, and we can just have a good old conversation together. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Hey, boo. Listen, they done cut off the source. People are scrambling over here. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Are we ready? We ready to continue? Y'all good? Have you collected your breaths? Have you let go of the pearls that you have clutched? All right. Other information that they automatically collect. Technical information from your device, network, and application, including your IP address, user agent, mobile carrier, time zone settings, identifiers for advertising purposes, the model of your device, the device system, the network type, your screen resolution and operating system, app and file names and types, keystroke patterns or rhythms, battery state, audio settings, and connected audio devices. We automatically assign device IDs and user IDs and may use this and other information to identify your activity across devices. They know where you are. They know what devices you're using. They know what model of phone you're using. They know your IP address. They know, what type of how good your camera is. They know, oh crap, my light went out, but y'all can still see me, whatever. They know all that. They know all that. Listen, let's just say TT wanted to, drop the big one on you. They could do that with this information. April says, good, they need to grant me an upgraded iPhone. It's time. Girl, please. They done took my $6. I want it back. Hey, Christian mom. All right, next. Location information about your approximate location based on your device and network information, such as your SIM card region, your IP address, and device system settings. We also collect information such as tourist attractions, shops, or other points of interest if you choose to add the location to your user content. Also, if you choose to enable location services for the TikTok app within your device settings, we collect approximate or precise location information from your device. You can turn off location services from your device settings at any time. Click here to learn more. So basically, if you are at a space and you're trying to film content for TikTok and you tag that space in that thing, TikTok, data collection, there is big money in data collection. They're selling this information. Why do you think they can why do you think the ads are so targeted towards you? Why do you think, you can talk about something once and all of a sudden you start seeing ads for that thing pop up? Okay. So wherever you're at, if you have the app set to where, your location thing is on, they in there too. They with you. All right. Other things they collect: content characteristics and features, including about the videos, images, and audio recordings that are part of your user content. For example, by identifying objects and scenery, the existence and location of a face and other body parts. So that's more about the AI. When they try, and when I for some reason, I'm always getting some type of restriction. They say that, for nudity or whatever, because, I'm hot, so I can't wear things that are too hot. So I'll usually wear gym clothes. If the gym clothes is too low, there's something on here that's watching me. Yo, girl, you are not alone on here, okay? Ever. But because their AI system, it is watching me right now. That's how they can tell that I am fully clothed. Now, if I try and get spicy on here and show y'all my little mosquito bites, okay? Because of this, they have software that is watching, so they will know if I try and show y'all my mosquito bites, which I will never do, because please. All right. All right. So let's see. It's the existence of the face and body, the text of words spoken in your user content. So, your captions, they collect and all that. We may collect this information to enable special video effects for content moderation, for demographic classification, for content and recommendations, and and for other non-personally identifying operations. We may collect biometric identifiers and biometric information as defined under U.S. laws, such as face prints and voice prints from your user content. Where required by law, we will seek any required permissions from you prior to any such collection. Now, when we were talking about the general terms of service yesterday, we realized that the terms of service for using TikTok basically have said that they can use any of your information on here however they want in perpetuity, whatever it is. My people who like to review products for specific brands, if you do not have a direct brand deal with that company, I would suggest, this is just my suggestion, that you do not do that, because now what TikTok can do based on the new terms of service, let's say a big brand like, and I'm going to keep using this brand, Neutrogena, please don't ding me. It's just, you're the first brand that came up into my mind. Let's say Neutrogena does an advertisement deal with TikTok, as opposed to going to individual users on TikTok to be a Neutrogena partner, right? TikTok can scrape the entire TikTok platform for any videos having to do with Neutrogena. So if I do a video about Neutrogena, they can take that video and use it for their Neutrogena ad campaign with the company, and they don't have to pay me anything. So you guys who do reviews for brands without a brand deal, you need to be careful, because now TikTok can take it and use it themselves and not give you any type of compensation. Okay? All right. Yes, they run. It's their house. It's their house. Listen, the way I say it, it's like, when you in your mama house and your mama says, this is my house. If you don't like the rules, get out. Same thing with TikTok. This is TikTok's house. If you don't like the rules, leave. But if you're going to be here in the TikTok house, these rules apply. Okay. Metadata, another thing, metadata is automatically uploaded in connection with your user content, messages, or AI interactions, such as how, when, where, and by whom the user content was created, or message or prompt was sent. Metadata may also include information such as your username that enables your user content to be traced back to your account by other users. I guess they're saying if you're trying to keep something secret, it ain't gonna happen, boo. Ain't no secrets over here on the Tickety Talk. Cookies and other similar technologies that we and our service, web beacons, flash cookies, pixels, SDKs, etc., that we and our service providers and business partners use to provide certain features and functionalities, including to measure and analyze how you use the services, including which pages you view most often and how you interact with content. Does that mean one of the... No, metadata is just... That's kind of like... Metadata is like the so when you take a picture on your phone, if you have an iPhone and you have a picture, and then you can flip up and you can see when the picture was taken, what resolution, what type of phone, all that is considered metadata. It's the underlying information regarding a piece of web content. So that's what they mean by metadata. Okay. Let me just make sure that I'm giving you the right stuff, because, okay, metadata is information that describes, explains, locates, or otherwise makes it easier to retrieve, use, or manage an information resource. Okay, yeah. So it just helps you to identify content. It helps you to identify information. It's like okay, when you at the library, do you remember the Dewey Decimal System at the library? Listen, I'm taking this back. Your girl has some years on her, but prior to being able to look up books on the computer, they had what was called the Dewey Decimal System. You had to go to this card catalog and you had to look up the numbers for where the cards were located, and it gave you the name, the author, where the book was located, the type of book, All of that, if we put that in digital terms, that's metadata. Okay. Yes, the microfiche. All right, moving on. Wait, in terms of stuff, did I close something out? What did I close out? Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Here we go. All right, information from other sources. We may receive the information described in this privacy policy from other sources, such as if you choose to sign up or log into the services using or link your TikTok account to a third-party service, we may collect information from the third-party service, such as your profile, your public profile information, and email. So, for those of you who are connecting your TikTok to your Instagram, they're collecting that information. If you're posting from TikTok to Instagram or Facebook or any of those other things, they're collecting that information. Your profiles on those apps, okay? Advertisers, publishers, and measurement and other partners provide us with information about you and the actions that you have taken outside of our websites and apps, and including the pages you visit, products or services you purchase, and apps you download. These partners also provide information such as mobile identifiers for advertising, hashed email addresses and phone numbers, and cookie identifiers, which we use to help measure the effectiveness of ads we serve and to better deliver ads to you on our websites and apps or through the TikTok ad network. Elsewhere online, depending on your ads settings. Some of our advertisers and other partners enable us to collect similar information directly from their websites or apps by integrating our TikTok advertiser tools. So the moment you connect your TikTok to something else, they've got that information, okay? If you don't want TikTok all up in your videos, all up in your tube of views, all up in your grams, all up in your book of faces, don't connect it. But I mean, who knows? It's probably already connected. They have done their very best to say, look, we all up in your business and ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay? Excuse me. I'm congested, y'all. All right. So, yes, dang, April. Next, we receive information about you from sellers as well as payment and transaction fulfillment providers, such as payment confirmation details and information about the delivery of products you have purchased through our shopping features. So when you're buying from the TikTok shop, they know everything that's going on in there. We may obtain information about you from affiliates controlled by or under common control with us. So if they have any, okay. Y'all see that Lemonade thing? Sometimes I be seeing them. They're like, oh, get on Lemonade. I don't even know what Lemonade is. If some of y'all are on there, what they're saying is they collect that information too. Okay? We may receive information about you from others, such as where you are included or mentioned in user content, messages in a complaint, appeal, request, or feedback submitted to us, or if your contact information is provided to us. We may also collect or receive information about you from professional organizations, businesses, government authorities, and others, including publicly available sources. That was just the information they're collecting, y'all. Now they're going to talk about how they use the information. They just told us, here are the different ways that we are collecting your information. Now they're going to tell us, here's how we're using that information. All right? Are you ready to find out how they're using all of this information that they're collecting from us? If you are ready to find out how they are using all this information that they are collecting from us, please type ready in the chat. If you ready, type ready. If you ready, type ready. If you ready, type ready, type ready, type ready. You not ready? You not ready? Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute, April. I'm gonna give you a minute. If you guys are ready to find out how they're using your information, give me a ready, please. Because I don't want to leave nobody behind. We all coming up together, okay? Sonja is on text trying to see if she should even go live. Tell Sonia to come in here and read about these privacy terms. Tell her to come in here. Tell Sonia to come on in here. She can come live with me and do her thing, bring her people. But we're going over these policies just in case you guys need to understand what's happening here. Okay. All right. So what I will do, let me put a pause in this, and I'm gonna just stay on here, and wait. Okay. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Yes. Listen. Bring everybody. And I'm gonna bring everybody. And I'm gonna bring everybody. And I'm gonna bring everybody. Yes, because she wants to be epic. Okay, give you 4 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Listen, so for those of you who may just be coming in, we are reading over the TikTok privacy policies. Thank you. The new TikTok, or the updated TikTok privacy policies. Yesterday we went over the terms of service. If you want that, if you want that video, if you want me to send it to you directly in the TT, that's gonna cost you a. Oh, we can't even say nothing. I was about to say send me a galaxy. Y'all can't even say nothing but some likes. You know what? It's cool. If you want to see yesterday's broadcast regarding the new terms of service for TT, I have it on my red rectangle app. Okay, I'm not putting the whole thing on here. It's an hour and 40 minutes. If you want the link, hit your girl up in the DMs for the full reading of the terms and services that I did yesterday. Okay, it's on the red rectangle app. If you have found my red rectangle app, it's right there. I'm not holding nothing from y'all. And I'm gonna tell everybody. And I'm gonna tell every. So yeah, we went over the terms of service. We just went over the information that you provide the TT when you're on here. They just told us literally all of the information that they collect from us the moment we're on this app. Okay. It's not a joke. They know where you are. They know your name. They know your IP address. They know your friends. They know where you at. They know they know your payment methods. They know how you interact with apps. They got everything. They got everything, okay? And I'm gonna tell everybody. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Betcha by golly, whoa. Ooh, excuse me. Let me put on some music while